So with all this, what is kind of your vision with Seven Stones and this whole rebranding going forward?
Make a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a business, so we want to make a lot of money. But I think one of the reasons we want to make a lot of money is because we want to help more people.
Mm-hmm.
A really core thing for us is to be able to offer people help.
Yeah, as I understand that is actually part of two already of your three main pillars of or philosophy, where you work with people, profit, and planet.
Yeah.
Do you want to
people, profit, and planet? People is obviously, our clients and our customers, but for us, it also means the people that work with us. So it's our colleagues and our associates and our contacts and all that sort of stuff. Those are people too, and we want to do right by everybody on that front.
Mm-hmm.
The profit side is the business side, and that obviously means, we want to be successful. We're not doing business, to not make money. We do want to make money, and we feel that the more money we make, the more things we're going to be able to do to help more people. So it's kind of like this
cycle,
a non-vicious cycle.
Yeah.
A nice cycle. And the other one is planet, because for us it's super important for us to start to get the word out there, to work more with people that are more eco-conscious, that are more aware of looking after their local communities and the aspects that we can all contribute to for that. So stuff to do with education, stuff to do with health, stuff to do with community development and supporting the local communities that are actually working there. So the profit and the people and the planet, those are three really important pillars to us.
I think for me the people thing is kind of like, if we compare that to a friendship, you have good friends and you have not so good friends, and you have the gossiping and you have all the stories. And I think both employees, or partners as we call them, we don't really call anyone employees, we call everyone partners, and clients. We want to be their friends, we want to be their best friends, because into that comes a long-term sustainable relationship. And profits, we obviously need to make profit to be able to do what we want to do, but we also know that we will make our business partners profit margin better too. We'll perform for them so they can focus on what they need to do to make their business as viable as possible with the right values. And a big thing for us is planet and environment and social causes and eco aspects, because we only have, or at least for now, one planet. Maybe we find another one later on, but we need to take care of it, and we need to think long term. We need to think of our kids, we need to think of our grandchildren and next generations to come.
Our tagline for the new rebranding that we've gone through is Seven Stones Indonesia, and the tagline for it is partners in growth. So we do feel that the sense of being a partner with somebody is an important thing to say and to shout about.
So you're holding hands with your customers and taking them through.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that whole planet involvement and being partners with people already sets you apart from quite a few businesses here, but I wanted to go back into that. And also you mentioned values a lot. So what sort of values and what sort of principles do you think sets Seven Stones apart from any other business, company, or real estate or legal here in Indonesia?
I think in terms of what we provide is probably more than anything transparency on the whole process. So I think our customers understand what's going on when a company is set up, deed of establishments, whatever it is, getting build permit and so on. They can actually follow the process. We also are very transparent on rules and laws and regulations, because then client can do what we call risk management. So some people want to be a bit risky, some want to be really conservative, and with the right information they can do that. We also deliver time, I think, more than anything. We talk to people and say you can go and do all of this yourself, but we can do it a lot more efficient and probably with the right structure to it, so you save a lot of time into this. One of the things that I talk a lot about, and I think is important in particular for expats, is that any country has a legal structure, a government structure and so on that reflects the people and the culture. And very often we see expats experiencing a lot of stress because they want to fit their own norm or view on that from whatever country they come from, and that just doesn't work. So you have to understand the Indonesian logic behind their legal system, behind their government, and so on, and then you can have a very fruitful relationship with the client, and the client also evolves into a fruitful relationship with his surroundings, the community that he invests into, and do something. Yeah.
So would you say Seven Stones Indonesia is kind of like a bridge almost for...
Yeah, I like that terminology, building bridge over troubled water, and not always troubled water. But I think it's like humans now are waking up to understand that we're very different. We have very different perceptions. Even people that grew up in the same environment and same communities, let alone across oceans and borders and cultures. So I think that's true, that we help people to understand that and build this bridge, maybe not always from an expat into Indonesia, but also sometimes from an Indonesian perspective towards a foreign company or entity that wants to come and invest in Indonesia too.
So the company itself is not new, but this whole branding process you guys are going through is recent.
It's given us clarity.
Right.
So if you were to look at some of the documents that we originally produced back in 2016, they're really close to what we have now kind of formulated a little bit and developed a little bit further. They're really close, actually. I don't think there's been too much of a change from when we first started out in terms of mindsets.
No,
really,
I think the right word is clarity, and maybe clarity in ourselves to begin with, and then now towards the market. But the ideas and the concepts of what we wanted to do and achieve has stayed the same, and that's the exercise we've gone through. How do you translate and in some way build that bridge from our complicated minds into a market and to something that the customers and clients and people that we deal with can understand.
So it's semi-new and improved. Same.
new and improved, I guess.
Same old song.
Yeah.